Okay, part 2 of chapter 23, working backwards. This is page 193. We're going to kind of go through this very quickly again. Reminders, if you need to pause the video, if you need to look at specific things, do not hesitate to pause, write down your question, and come back. Sorry, this is going to be page 191. I apologize for that. Okay, we're looking at number 4. If the square root of x plus 2 equals 6, what is the value of x? There's a lot of ways we could approach this. You could substitute your answers for x right away, but you already know me. I'm going to want to do this algebraically so you can get your mind thinking, because when you head to college, it goes way beyond just substituting answers. They don't have multiple choice in college, okay? So I'm going to write down my equation. Square root x plus 2 equals 6. Don't forget, side note, anything to the power, like for example, x to the power 2 is the same thing as the square root of x, and vice versa. I'm not going to go into a lot of powers in per se, but if it's to the third power, then we would have a cube root and back and forth, so on and so forth. Okay? Honestly, I wrote this wrong. There we go. X to the half is the same thing as the square root of x. But how do I get rid of this? I raise it to the power. Okay, which is doing the opposite of my half. I just fixed it because I don't want to say anything mathematically incorrect. I have to square this to get rid of the square root. So when I do this to square root, x plus 2 is my new expression, equals 6 squared is 36. Then this is easy math. X equals 34. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, please write them down and come back to me. Moving on. A pet store store currently has 12 fish available for sale. Angelfish cost $6 each, and clownfish cost $8 each. The total cost for all fish is $86. How many clownfish are currently for sale? Again, I know some of us will be able to figure out how to use the multiple choice, but I'm going to keep it straight and simple with some algebra. 6x for angelfish, I'm label that. Clownfish y, 8y. Equals a total of $86. I write down that expression. 6x plus 8y equals 86 because it's talking about dollars. This other number 12, we don't know how many angelfish, plus we don't know how many clownfish, but we know it equals 12. And then you could just mix and match, figure out the work. But how many clownfish are we currently looking for? That's why. So I'm going to use the elimination method. Don't forget the elimination method is canceling out one so I can solve for the other. So in this case, because we want y, I need to cancel x. The way I cancel x is by multiplying this whole bottom row by -6. -6 because I can get rid of a +6. Distribute, distribute, distribute. Our new expression in 2 sets of equations. -6x minus 6y equals -72. Just writing the same thing on top. And then we go downwards. 6 minus 6, 0. That cancels out. 8 minus 6, 2y equals 86 minus 72, 14. Divide, 2, y7. So we have 7 clownfish, which means we have 5 angelfish. And if you wanted to double check, we could totally come back, substitute, and we can see if it's correct. And just because I want to, we can, using our first equation. 6x plus 8y equals 86. 6 times 5 plus 8 times 7 equals 86. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 8 times 7 is 56. 30 plus 56 is 86. Is it true? Looks good to me. So our answer in this case is 7 clownfish. Moving on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the rest is just practice. I'll leave the practice out for yourself. This will be the exit ticket. Just make sure that you can do this on your own. Please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you.